Hey guys, thanks for coming back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Definitely check out the rest of my videos if you're interested. So before I get into today's topic, I just wanted to do a little update. So a while ago, about a year ago, I made a fitness guide and it was pretty successful. A lot of people liked it, but I haven't really touched it since then, so I have decided to completely revamp it, give it a total new makeover, update it to what I'm doing now, my new eating habits. So that'll be available this Friday. What is this Friday? Is that the December 2nd? I think it's the 2nd. If I'm wrong, I'll fix it. But I think it's the 2nd. This coming Friday, my new fitness guide will be available on my website. I will link my website below so that you guys can find it on Friday. I'm really excited about it. So that's the update. So to get into today's topic of how to stay motivated, I've touched on this a little bit in some of my past videos, and I've gotten asked this. This is probably the question I get asked the most, is how do you stay motivated all the time? Well, first of all, I mentioned this before, but focusing on your small little victories versus how you haven't reached your big goal yet is key. If you're constantly looking in the mirror every day and thinking, man, I still don't have that six-pack, or man, my butt hasn't lifted as much as I wanted it to yet, you're not going to stay motivated. That's actually going to demotivate yourself because you're looking at the negatives and you're only focusing on the negatives. Instead, you need to look in the mirror and be like, wow, okay, maybe my stomach's a little bit flatter than it was a week ago, or my butt looks a little bit more perkier than it did last week. You have to kind of focus on those small victories, and that'll keep you motivated to keep going and to keep seeing progress and to keep moving forward. Because I promise you, once you stick to a fitness plan and you stick to a good diet, you're going to see small victories every single day. Maybe it's like a couple inches off the waist every month or whatever it is. Focus on those small victories, and then eventually you're going to get to that big goal, and that'll keep you motivated to keep wanting to see more and more and more progress. Another thing that I do is I like to make my phone background either an image or a quote or something that's going to keep me motivated. So I'll show you right now. My phone background is Summer Rae. I don't know if any of you have heard of her. Love her Instagram, but I keep her as my background right now because she is my motivation and I want to look like her. So whatever you got to do to make your background whatever you need to make it in order for you to stay motivated. Whether, like I said, it could be a quote, it could be someone like Summer Rae who you really want to look like. I don't know, it could be some model, it could be just something you find on Pinterest, anything, whatever it is that keeps you motivated, make it your phone background so you see it every time you open your phone, and then it'll kind of keep reminding you. I mean, you could also go as far as printing out pictures or printing out quotes and kind of I've heard of people putting them on the inside of their refrigerators or on the outside of the refrigerator, so every time they go to get food or something to drink, they see that image, they see that quote, and it kind of keeps them on track and kind of reminds them, what you're doing. So that's also something that you could do to stay motivated. Another thing to stay motivated, and if you follow me on social media, you know I love to take pictures, and I love to post my progress. So for me, I do a lot of Snapchats of post-workout Snapchats, or I'll take progress pictures and I'll save it, and sometimes I'll post on Instagram. So like, say if you take a picture once a week, you're gonna have a picture from when you first started working out to maybe 6 months later, and you're going to be able to compare those pictures, and you're really going to be able to see your progress. So I really suggest taking a lot of pictures. That's really going to help you stay motivated, because that'll give you a visual of that progress. Because looking in the mirror every day without pictures, you kind of don't really notice those small changes in yourself right away. But if you have pictures to compare yourself to, you're going to be like, wow, okay, my stomach doesn't look like it did 6 months ago compared to this picture compared to now. So taking pictures is something that I've done and I do a lot, and I'm not going to stop doing, and me on social media, I do that because it keeps me motivated and it helps me see my progress along the way. So I definitely suggest that. I do that all the time. Another good way to stay motivated is to kind of have one of your best friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever, your mom, dad, whoever it is that you're close to, tell them what your goals are. Tell them what you want to do. Tell them, everything that you're planning on doing for your future, and have them keep you on track. Whether you can send them what you ate that day, tell them about your workout that day, or ask them to remind you to work out every day, or ask them to send you a reminder to eat healthy every day. Whatever it is, bring that special someone, that close person in your life that you really look up to and that's really special to you, and bring them along this journey with you. Whether they're working out and eating healthy with you or not, make them a part of it so that you kind of, almost feel accountable, and you feel like, if you don't do something that you might disappoint them, or they might, remind you like, hey, this is what you asked me to do and you're going against what you wanted me to do for you. They can help you stay motivated too. That's also really good if you're not the best at motivating yourself. Whether, you can look at all the pictures and quotes in the world and you're still not going to get motivated. Bring someone in who is going to motivate you, and that'll definitely help. Another really, really good way to stay motivated is to reward yourself. And I'm not talking about reward yourself with food or unhealthy junk food items. I mean reward yourself with something like, I don't know, a night spent watching Netflix or binge watching your favorite show, or treating yourself to a couple free hours just to get your own personal things done, or read a book, or anything, whatever it is that you love to do. Reward yourself with what you love to do, not what you love to eat. Because if we keep associating junk food with rewards, our brain is always going to think and see, like, oh, if we see a cookie or we see a brownie, we're going to automatically think of those happy, rewarding feelings, and we don't want to associate those foods that are bad for us with those happy feelings. So instead of, rewarding yourself with something like that, if you do all your workouts one week and you eat really, really well all week, reward yourself with that time with Netflix, or reward yourself with that book, or, spending a couple hours painting, or whatever it is that you love to do. Always reward yourself with things that you can do and not what you can eat. And that'll also help you not just stay motivated, but it'll also help you have a healthy relationship with food, because that's so important to sticking with your diet and sticking with your fitness routine, is to have that healthy relationship with food and not overly consume junk food, and not reward yourself with an abundance of cheat meals. I mean, of course we can all have cheat meals. We're only human. I mean, we're not all perfect. But if you always, your first go-to reward is to be junk food, you're not going to have that healthy relationship with food that you truly need to reach your goals and to stay motivated. So I hope some of these tips helped you. I wanted to make this video a little bit shorter than my past couple videos have been. I know they've been a little lengthy. But as always, if you have any ideas for anything that you want to see in my videos, any comments, questions, concerns, anything, drop them below in the comments. Send me an email, DM me on whatever. I don't care what it is. Whatever your way of reaching me is, do it. I will hear you, I will listen to you, I will reply to you, because I do these videos for you. A little bit for me because I find it fun, but mostly for you guys because I want to help you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed it, please give thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And definitely check out my other videos, because I do touch on this, and I also have a video about confidence, and I also have a video on how I lost 20 pounds and became a size 0. So if you haven't checked those out, definitely check them out. Thanks for watching.